Hey guys, your bestest bro here. I just wanted to take a second and give you guys all a huge thanks for letting my last video pop off so hard. I really appreciate all the supporting comments and seeing everyone's takes on the theory itself. From the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you. Say thank you to all the new subs, Turtwig. Hello and welcome back to another Big 3 Rumble video. If you don't know this already, it's a series where I ask a question, I apply it to all the Big 3, where they all compete to see which one it comes out on top. Remember to like and subscribe if you feel like I've earned it, and without any further ado, let's get right into the topic. There are many things that make a character memorable, but when it comes to the Big 3, I would say powerful move would have to be something that draws people in. In this Rumble, I'll be looking at all our main characters and find their best signature move. I'll only be picking one per character and then give a little breakdown on what the move is. Let's start with our last winner, Naruto. Naruto knows a few jutsu. To name a few, it would be the Shadow Clone Jutsu, the Sexy Jutsu, the Rasengan, bigger Rasengan, a lot of Rasengans, and a colorful Rasengan. So I do have to narrow it down to just one, and only one could be represented for each Big 3. I know Naruto is known for the Rasengan, but I have to admit that his signature move is the Shadow Clone Jutsu. I know it's weird because everyone knows Naruto for the Rasengan, but I think Shadow Clone Jutsu is more of a signature jutsu for him and him alone than the Rasengan is. The reason I'm going with the Shadow Clone Jutsu is because it's Naruto's main jutsu for a long time in the series. He doesn't learn the Rasengan until the Tsunade retrieval arc, so in stating that, Naruto doesn't learn the Rasengan until episode 86 and doesn't master the technique until episode 94. So that's a long time for him to just continuously be spamming Shadow Clone Jutsu. Now let's take a look at the Shadow Clone Jutsu and what it is. The Shadow Clone Jutsu is a technique that allows the user to create clones of themselves. These clones are solid and unable to take a hit. The Shadow Clone Jutsu was created by the second Hokage. And a few things I find very interesting about the clones is that they can store knowledge and experience. For example, when Naruto's learning the Rasen Shuriken, he's able to work 20 times as fast due to his clones. They are able to perform jutsu as well, and the Shadow Clones are seen to use transformation jutsu and Rasengan. Now we'll go to our Pirate King, Luffy. His signature move would be Gum Gum Pistol. Now this move is used in the first episode just like Naruto. Luffy uses his rubber powers in order to stretch out his arm a very good distance and uses the momentum to pull his fist back into a quick powerful punch. This technique is something that Luffy came up with way before he even got his Devil Fruit power. We can see this during the flashback arc with Ace and Sabo. He just made it stronger and applied his Gum Gum Fruit to make it even stronger, like a pistol. Not really much to go into, it's pretty much just a very powerful punch. Finally, we get to Ichigo's signature move, the Getsuga Tensho. This technique is a powerful slash beam that comes out of Ichigo's Zanpakuto. This technique was first introduced in Ichigo's battle with Byakuya in the Soul Society arc. So compared to the other two, this one was introduced a little bit late in comparison. But there is an argument to be made that he did it sooner against his training with Urahara. But it's still around the same arc, so I'm going to put it in that same spot. I just wanted to state this now. I know I didn't go in too much detail about the move because I feel like these moves have been spammed over and over and over again to the point that explaining them would be kind of repetitive. So let's just get right into the rating. Coming in third place is Luffy's Gum Gum Pistol. Out of the other three, I just felt like it was just a fancy punch. I'll give it credit, there are ways that Luffy has made this technique even cooler by adding haki, using different gears to make it even more devastating. Yet I feel like it falls short in terms of cool factors on just being a base move. I feel like as a signature move, it doesn't seem as flashy or as crazy as the other ones. Coming in at silver is Naruto's Shadow Clone Jutsu. I think this technique has so much more applicable uses than you first think. We see Naruto use this technique to do combo attacks, distractions, and even change his momentum for attacks. It does seem simple at first, but due to Naruto's creativity, I think it has so many more unique ways to be applied and more powerful ways as well. Now finally, our winner, Ichigo's Getsuga Tensho. There are many factors on why it made it to the top of the list, but first I want to say it sounds so cool being shouted out by Ichigo's voice actors. Yes, voice actors, because both of them do an incredible job of screaming out Getsuga Tensho. Getsuga Tensho! Getsuga Tensho! it brings so much hype and a ton of power behind the attack. Not to mention, beams or blasts are just really cool in general. So seeing a slash come out of Ichigo's sword had to be one of the main reasons I picked up the series. Out of all the other attacks, it seems like this is the most powerful. More powerful than the Shadow Clone Jutsu, and more powerful than the Gum Gum Pistol. So you have to admit, when your character has an insane signature move, it just makes you love them even more. Thank you for making it to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, please leave me a like or sub, only if you feel like I've earned it. I would love to hear your opinions on the subject below. Feel free to make your voices heard in the comments below. If you have an idea for the next Big 3 Rumble, put it in the comment below and I will give you credit at the beginning of the video. Please wait till the end of the video to see how you can help out my sponsor.
This video is sponsored by Naruto vs. Ichigo. If you want to support the project, there will be a link to the Patreon below. There are many different levels of support, most of which give you access to Discord, behind-the-scenes exclusive content, and work-in-progress updates. Thank you for anything that you can contribute.